What is up YouTube? It is your girl here, Jamima, and I am back with another video. For today's video, I am reacting to Bill Burr. I never heard of this person before, but I've seen this video come across my feed on YouTube. And I used to play basketball, y'all, so I think I'm more than qualified to give my opinion on this video. But it's women failed the WNBA. I've seen this video and I feel like it's an interesting topic to tackle, so I'm gonna be reacting to this video for you guys live. I've not watched a clip of it, but if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe down below. Also give this video a big fat thumbs up before we get started, because y'all already know it's about to be lit. And without further ado, let's get straight into the video.
Professional soccer player, right? She goes on to ESPN or one of these sports channels and she starts bitching, going like, I don't understand, how come female athletes don't make as much as male professional athletes?
Okay, wait. Let's get into that question first. Okay, wait. Yeah, let me get into it real quick. Hold on. Let me switch the battery and I got you guys. So guys, I just switched the battery. Now let me get into what I was gonna say. So with the question, why do male athletes, I don't know, I have a hard time with that word, but why do male athletes make more than females? That is just, I think anyone should just know that question off the bat. Like, the answer to that question is because male athletes are being watched more than females. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not the same. Like, compare the NBA to the WNBA. What is the difference in fans? Me being a former female basketball player, I could tell you right now that I've never watched the WNBA, but I've gone to countless NBA games. I've seen countless NBA games on television, and I keep up with the NBA compared to the WNBA. It's not as entertaining. Let me just say this off the bat. I forgot I was answering why do males get paid more than females. I'm just talking about the NBA straight off the bat. But anyways, let's answer the question at hand. Why do males get paid more than females? Because males are being watched more, have more fans than females do. Their athletic ability is at a difference compared to women, and that is why there is more money in that than there is for females. But what I was gonna say, I think I'm gonna touch base on that as we get into the video.
Right? And all of these men had to sit there and act like they didn't know what the answer was. They had to sit there like dumbfounded, like, oh, I don't know. Why is that?
Why is that? Even I know the answer. There's no way a female is asking that. Like, as a female athlete, you should know. You should know. You should just know. Like, you know, there's no way you're that oblivious to the world. You know, like, you should know what's going on and why that is the case. But let's keep going.
That is a conundrum. I have no idea. Literally, I'm sitting at home screaming at the TV because you don't sell me fucking tickets! Nobody is...
You see how I was telling y'all that I've never watched a WNBA game? It is facts. Like, it's not as entertaining. Like for real. I'm not even trying to be disrespectful, but I don't want to sit... Like, even just playing basketball as a female before, I realized that girls' games are way slower and less engaging than guys' games are. Like, in high school, playing basketball was literally so slow. We would go through a whole game and probably score like I remember one time the score was 29-30, like, for the whole game. Can you imagine? We have the same amount of time with that game as guys do, and we don't even score the same amount. Like, we don't even come close to what they come to score. And it's because we are just not as athletic, I would say. Guys, literally, they would have more points. They would keep the game engaging. Like, you could literally see the dunks, the slams. Like, you feel so hyped up when you see a game, like a boys game compared to a girls game. Like, you know, yeah, you'll get hyped up for girls, but it's not going to be to the same extent. So that's just my perspective on it.
Going to women's soccer games. You're playing in a 20,000 seat arena. 1,500 people show up. That's not a good night. The promoter lost his fucking ass on that gig. I'm not saying no professional female athletes, Serena Williams, the women in the UFC, you know? but nobody's watching your fucking sport. And then you're gonna come and you're gonna get mad at fucking men. They keep doing that shit. Why are you yelling at us? It's not our fucking job. It's not my fucking job to give a fuck about women's soccer, okay? I have men's sport to pay attention to. It's your bullshit, right? Dude, look at the WNBA. Dude, nobody in the WNBA got COVID. Nobody.
Is that true?
They have been playing in front of 300 to 400 people a night for a quarter of a century. Not to mention, it's a male-subsidized league. We gave you a fucking league. None of you showed up. Where are all the feminists? That place should be packed with...
He's right though. For everyone who's advocating for women's sports to be just as highly paid as men, are those people even watching women's sports? That's really the question though, for real. Like, you know, like he's right, it should be packed. Like, there's a bunch of feminists in this world, there's a bunch of people who are advocating that women don't get paid as much as men. How about you make the difference? How about you show up to those games as you would show up to men's games and effectively change that? But you know, they just talk and they don't do. You know, there's no action to back up what they're saying. So let's keep going.
Feminists, faces painted, wearing jerseys, slashing their titties, going fucking nuts like the guys do in the upper deck with their big beer titties. Am I on the jumbotron? Am I doing it? None of you went to the fucking games. None of you. You
didn't.
Failed them. Not me. Not men. Women failed the WNBA.
That's true. Yeah. Anyways, if women showed up, don't they say there's more women in this world than men? Like, literally, if women showed up to the sport that they're so-called advocating for, there wouldn't be this issue of women not being paid as much as men in the sports sense. So yes, he's right, women did fail the WNBA, because myself, I have not, like I said, watched a WNBA game at all, and I'm sure a lot of women who play basketball also have not, you know. And you know, they're gonna turn around and say, oh, why don't they get paid as much? It's like, you should know, like, what we're doing shows why they don't get paid as much. Like, we're not watching them as much. We don't really care as much to watch them. We're not, I don't even know, like, honestly, I don't even know any players in the WNBA, if I'm really being real. And I was a former basketball player. Like, all I had known are male professional basketball players. Like, I could name a lot off the top of my head if you really want me to, but it's like, can I name any WNBA players? No, I cannot. It's literally, that's the difference in men and women's sports. I was not choosing to watch it. If I really wanted to, I would, but I wasn't. Like, you know, so who is to blame for that? It is what it is.
Ladies, name your top 5 all-time WNBA players of all time. Come on.
True, that's what I'm saying. Like, we can't turn around and be like advocating for them to get paid more, and we don't even know what's going on in the WNBA. Like, I can't go and sit here and say, oh, how come women are not getting paid as much as men in the WNBA, and I don't even know any WNBA players. Isn't that crazy? Like,
that's it. Name 5 WNBA teams. Name the WNBA team in your fucking city. You can't do it. You don't give a fuck about them.
Bruh.
They play night in and night out in front of nobody. It's a fucking tragedy. Right? And then meanwhile, you look at the Kardashians, they're making billions. You look at those Real Housewives shows, they're making money hand over fist, because that's what women are watching. And the money listens. You don't want to watch this shit, you watch this shit. They just shoot it over there, drowning these whores in money. purses and shoes and Botox.
It's true. It's true. He's making valid points. If the women chose to watch WNBA, the money would be there. But they're not choosing to, so the money's not there. It's as simple as that, honestly.
It's raining. It's raining money. Yeah. So, the money listens. You'd rather watch that shit. Real Housewives, bunch of women just tearing each other down. Well, maybe that's why your husband left you. Maybe that's why your husband left. That's why you can't have kids, bitch. That's why your ass is as flat as your titties, bitch, right? That's the message you sent. We would rather watch that than see a bunch of women come together as a team and try to achieve a common goal. We would rather watch them actually fucking destroy each other. Yeah. No. And then, at the end, you come back and you fucking yell at guys. And it's like, all right, so let me get this straight. I have to buy you a drink.
Yeah, like, I would say women do that a lot. Like, a lot of the things that happens to women are their own fault, but then they target or they put the blame on men and they don't take accountability for their own actions. And that's what happens a lot, to be honest. Yeah, let me just conclude this video and let me just watch it and then give you guys my opinion.
Stop the axe murderer from coming through the fucking window. And I have to watch WNBA games for you? Like, when are you gonna pick up your end of the couch?
So that's about it for that. Now let's talk about my thoughts on it. I do agree with what he was saying. It was very much true. Like, I do agree with his take on women failed the WNBA. They did. So that is a good point. All the points that he made in it is pretty much what I would say as well. Like, I did say the same things that he did, and I do believe the same things because me being a female athlete, I have the perspective of both the consumer and the athlete. Like, you know, and it's like I understand it, and I feel like people should just come to understand that as a female athlete, you should know why you're not getting paid as much as men. The money is not there. Like, the viewers are not there, so you're not getting the same amount of money for something people are not watching. It's just not logical to pay the same amount of money if you're not getting the same amount of consumers interested in watching. I don't want to say it's common sense, but I do want to say that it should be common sense. So that's really pretty much it for that. If you guys enjoyed my take on this clip, give it a big fat thumbs up. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe down below. Also, comment down what you guys thought about what I said and what you guys want me to watch next, and I'll be sure to check that out. But without further ado, I'll see you guys in my next video, so stay blessed until then. Peace.